What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a review of the Hercules 20v 2CFM cordless vacuum pump. We've had a chance to use it on 2 installs this week, and both times I gotta say we've been pretty impressed with it. It's done well so far, so we'll see how long it lasts, and we'll kind of go over just some stuff in the video and in the process of us just using it. So stick around and we'll see what we got. Alright, so today we're going to use the Hercules 2CFM vacuum pump and see if we can evacuate a 2.5 ton system that we just put in. So a lot of people wonder if these pumps can even evacuate an HVAC system. This is the first time I'm using it, so I don't know how well it's going to do on a system. I've tested it on a recovery tank and it did fine. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not 100% sure how it's going to do because I haven't really seen a whole lot of like live test videos of it getting used. So we will see if it works or not. So let's see what she does. Make sure oil level is good when you run these bad boys. Down here, oil level is about halfway like it should be. So we'll see what happens. We already did a pressure test. I'm actually gonna set a timer. Alright, so we're at 2700, 2200, 2000, 1900 and dropping. We're at 2 minutes and 33 seconds. So I didn't even open the ballast on the pump until 1 minute and 35 seconds. So that's pretty good so far. We'll see how it does. Just let it keep running. It's still pulling, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, 4 minutes and 12 seconds. Just to check. We are at 4 bars on our battery, and our micron gauge is reading 237 microns, and it's still dropping. So far so good. This pump is pretty quiet. Still got 4 full bars on the battery, and we're at 141 microns, and it's only been 5 minutes and 26 seconds. So for a 2CFM, that's pretty dang good. Obviously the diameter of your hose matters too, what you're pulling vacuum through. I'm sure if you're pulling this through small 1/4 inch hose, it'd be a different story, but man, 129 microns and only, what, we're probably at 6 minutes now. We're at 5 minutes 48 seconds, and it's already at 124 microns, and we haven't even lost a bar on this thing. Now it's a 2.5 ton system, 7/8 suction line, 3/8 liquid line. 7/8 is not exactly small for suction line, but I mean, we're at 114 microns. So that's pretty good. This thing is pretty quiet too. It's not very loud at all. That's pretty impressive to me. I mean, it doesn't really get much better than that. I mean, we're at 102 microns now. So 6 minutes 40 seconds. Some people say these fail. I don't know if it's because they're using the right size, the right setup for a hose or not, but I don't know. 7 minutes. Check our battery. 4 bars still. 94 microns. I mean, it don't get much better than that. On a 2.5 ton system, this thing is quiet. It's extremely small. It's like a little bit bigger than the size of my hand. But if you want a good backup pump option, I mean, this is very, very affordable in terms of vacuum pump. You know, the ones that we deal with for HVAC. But 7 minutes. This is extremely, extremely impressive to me. What's your reaction to how well that pump has done, being as a 2CFM in only about 8 minutes?
Man, I am very, very impressed, man. I definitely want to buy a couple of them myself, for real.
You got to, right? If nothing else, it's a good backup pump. I mean, seriously. I mean, we're at 70 microns right now, and what? It's the timer. I mean,
how many minutes is what I'm
10. We're at 10 minutes right now. 10 minutes 25 seconds, 69 microns. So that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive. Let me know what you think about this Hercules pump. I'm pretty impressed with it. Got down to what, like 64 microns when we shut it off. It went up to only about 95. So Bang for the buck wise, this thing is pretty sweet. You know, we're only looking at, I think the pump itself is like $195, and you get some batteries for it, which is like another $100 maybe in the charger. But we didn't even go. We still got four full bars on the battery on one battery. So I'm convinced it works. We'll see how long it lasts is the real question. But it did really good on this system for us. So I'm gonna try out the old Hercules again. Old cordless monster. So far, so good. This is a smaller suction line than the last time too, but the line says a little bit longer. So we'll see how it goes. Last time it was awesome. It was really, really good last time. All right, oil level is good. Hose hooked up. Let's turn her on. Full battery. We haven't even went through a battery yet. All right, we'll see how long the vacuum takes. Just open the ballast. Start the timer now. See how long it takes. 1 minute and 15 seconds, we're down to 1900 microns and it's dropping steadily. So we'll see what happens. It looks good so far. We've got our micron gauge at the furthest point away from the system. We're now down to three bars on the battery life, but it's been 3 minutes, 56 seconds. We've got our micron gauge on the farthest end on the liquid line, and we're reading 644 microns right now and still dropping. So this little 2CFM pump, man, people say what they may. I mean, I guess it's possible you can get a bad pump because I mean it's just a Harbor Freight pump. But for us, it's the second install in a week, and we have seen really, really good results from it so far. And it looks great. It works really well. It's quiet. The battery life seems to be pretty decent, you know, for what it is. And I'm pretty happy with it. All right, 7 minutes and 3 seconds. Still 3 bars on the battery. It's kind of starting to ramp down a little bit. We're at 396 microns. So she's still pulling great. See how far we can get down on this, being that it's on the liquid line, but we'll see how far down we can take it. 30 seconds. 2 batteries, 2 bars left on the battery. 281 on the micron gauge, so we're probably gonna call it there, cut her off and let her sit and see what she does. 16 minutes. We actually went down after we turned the pump off to 260. So she's holding really well. I'm gonna let her keep holding for a minute. We'll get the lines opened up, and we'll be good to go from there. All right, guys, we are done with vacuum, and it is holding excellent. It's went down to 251 since we've turned the pump off. So we are holding really well. Can't complain with that. Man, for a 2CFM pump, if you're not sold on it, you need to be, because that's ridiculous. So I'm down to 2 bars. No, I'm really down to 2 when it's on, but it's saying 3 right now, but I don't believe that. But two complete systems, one with a 7/8 suction line, this one was just 3/4, and it did fantastic. So like I said, if you need a pump for yourself, it's like, say you're getting started in the trade, you're like, I want to get a pump, or just have a backup in general. This thing has been fantastic so far, and like I said, we'll keep using it, see how long it lasts, especially with the 5-year warranty. All right, so there you have it on the Hercules 20-volt cordless vacuum pump. Now, I've seen people have mixed reviews on this because some people have had luck with it. Some people say it hasn't worked. But honestly, for us, it did great. I can't complain. So, you know, overall, for $135 or whatever it was, if nothing else, it's a great backup pump in my opinion. There's some stuff on here that could definitely be made better, but the only thing I have a complaint on is the oil cap is plastic, so maybe they could change that in the future. And I wish they made the 5CFM version, but clearly you saw with the 7/8 suction line, you don't need it. And I didn't even lose a bar on the battery when I was using it. So I'm impressed. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Is it worth it? Is it not? The guy told me at Harbor Freight too that it has a 5-year warranty anyway, so if he said even if it doesn't break, just bring it back to the store and they'll swap it out. So it's kind of nice because you can just have a pump on hand, so it make the investment once and then they cover it under their warranty. But overall, I like it. The batteries are pretty stout too, actually. They feel good. They don't feel like crap. All right, so let me know how you think the Hercules pump did. I think they're pretty dang good for the size. It's only 2CFM. I'm curious to see how it does pulling through other hoses, maybe different hose setups, so I'll probably try that in the future. But let me know down in the comments below what you think about it. Otherwise, just remember to like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you on the next one.